These are the greatest hits of 1988. At 29, the first of many hits tonight from the musical machine masterminds that were Stock Aitken and Waterman, a.k.a. The Hit Factory.
Don't cry, you must have heard some things about me, made you turn away, and made you have your doubts about me. You were hearing rumors, I can see it in your face.
1988 was really the big breakthrough year for Neighbours on British TV. Neighbours as a show just went from being a kind of cult daytime show to being an absolute mainstream favourite.
You can put your faith in me, I would never set you free. Hold your head up high and let everybody see. With love to guide us, nothing can divide us.
By the time that Jason Donovan released Nothing Can Divide Us, I mean, Kylie had already had nearly a whole year of success on her own, with Stock Aitken and Waterman producing her songs. So it kind of made sense that Jason Donovan would himself team up with Stock Aitken and Waterman and release his own song.
Don't cry, there has to be some trust inside us. Don't let it slip away. Don't ever let a lie divide us. So don't believe a word they're saying.
Nothing Can Divide Us was initially written for Rick Astley. After Rick decided that the song wasn't for him, along came Jason Donovan.
You can put your faith in me, I would never set you free.
He was like the heartthrob. All he had to do was smile, you know, at the right time, and everyone would go, "Oh, Jason," and falling about.
Life is full of jealous people.
He was the archetypal Aussie dude, you know, the blonde hair, the tan. He was the kind of boy that just didn't really seem to exist in kind of wintry United Kingdom.
Nothing can divide us.
Let's get back to our chart, where the Hit Factory strikes again at 22.
Whenever I meet you, you give me such a runaround.
I always wanted to be a pop star, and when my dream come true and I eventually did Top of the Pops, I remember walking down Oxford Street the next day and I could hear every other person saying, "Oh, that's that guy from Brother Beyond."
The harder I try, the further away from me it's slipping. I go on trying.
They just had me running all around the city, in front of the cathedral, along the shops, along the canal.
I call you on the telephone just to be near you.
We released our first single in '86, and it got to about 57. And then we went to the second single, and then the third single, and then we got to the fourth single, and things were looking a bit rocky. It was like, perhaps Brother Beyond aren't going to make it. They were talking about dropping us.
The harder I try, the further away from me it's slipping.
We offered ourselves up as a prize for a raffle, so whoever bid the most for us, we'd make a record with, and they'd donate the money to the charity.
The further away.
EMI bid 25 grand, I think, for the services of Stock Aitken and Waterman.
Nathan and the boys came in to the studio, and yeah, I wrote The Harder I Try.
About 2 weeks later, we were played the final result, and it was a hit. You could just tell. So that was our lucky moment. That auction, without that, we'd have been dropped, and you know, you would never have heard of Brother Beyond.
The harder I try,
Further away from me, it's slipping. I go on trying to make you love me.
the harder I try.
Next, yet another Hit Factory humdinger at 21.
I think if anyone was ever born to be a pop star, it's Kylie Minogue.
You keep on asking me, why can't we be together? I keep saying, won't you wait a while? What's all the hurry? I thought we had forever. I just need time till I can make up my mind. I'm not asking for a love to last forever.
Kylie was so kind of approachable and so normal in a way, a bit goofy and big hair. So when she started recording songs, of course, lots of other teenagers, many of them with their own big teeth and big hair, could see themselves in her.
Got to be a certain.
88, I was 17, 18.
I've had my share of hearts broken.
Suddenly, I was starting to go out. The best part of the night used to be getting ready in one of our bedrooms, usually listening to somebody like Kylie.
Been hurt in love before, but I still come back for more. Was such a fool I couldn't stop myself. If you believe in me, if you want our love to be, I know you'll wait for me. Whoa.
None of us had any idea what a big TV star she was or what Pete Waterman was developing and making use of a well-known soap star who could sing, as so many actors can. She was fantastic.
The thing that I thought was appealing about Kylie was the sort of demureness. I think she wanted to be compared with Madonna or something like that.
She ain't Madonna, there's no edge. But it's kind of like Madonna with the kind of New York nastiness stripped out. It's pure pop.
It's just that I believe lovers should stick together. I'm only saying, won't you wait for me? I've got to be.
I actually met her. We both kind of walked out of our dressing rooms at the same time, and I'm quite small. And suddenly out pops Kylie, and I'm like, oh my God, it's Kylie! And she's smaller than me. So that was... I couldn't help but say that either, which I'm sorry, Kylie.
Mainly thanks to a name we just couldn't get out of our heads.
Excusez-moi. Yes? Quelle heure est-il, s'il vous plaît?
Yeah, it's Miss Minogue back again at 20.
I'm meeting someone.
Je ne sais quoi pourquoi, je ne sais quoi pourquoi.
Rain falling down. Another minute passes by. I'll wait for you.
Je ne sais pas pourquoi. Yeah, I guess that's where your O-level French comes in handy.
I still love you. Je ne sais pas pourquoi.
I don't know why I came up with this French thing, but I had it wrong. I knew the phrase, but I was actually saying je ne sais quoi, which is about that undefined piece of magic. You don't know what it is. And then I was realising it didn't scan very well, so je ne sais pas pourquoi is what it became.
Je ne sais pas pourquoi.
I don't know why I still love you. You let me down again. That's what the theme is about.
It was kind of the beginning of Stock Aitken Waterman moving more mainstream pop and away from the club sound that we'd grown on.
I still want you. Je ne sais pas pourquoi. I still love you. Je ne sais pas pourquoi.
I wonder if more people decided to take their GCSE French after that.
Je ne sais pas pourquoi.
And check out the Hit Factory's tracks that unbelievably didn't make our top 30. What? The Hit Factory could even make a broken heart sound catchy, as Sunita demonstrates.
It looks like I was a fool about him. My friends told me he would break my heart. I just kept thinking that he really loved me.
Stock Aitken Waterman invite me in. The first thing they make me do is stand around a piano to sing scales to test if I can sing in tune or not. I remember being so insulted.
She told me a secret, a promise that I'd keep it. Crossed my heart and hurt to die. We could change.
High energy priestess Hazel Dean took a Canadian country hit and amped it right up. Yes, in '88, Stock Aitken and Waterman's Hit Factory was the original home of girl power. And these sisters were doing it for themselves. At 4, she's back, and she's brought her fella. Live imitated art as Scott and Charlene morphed into Kylie and Jason.
Especially for you, I want to tell you I was feeling that way too.
I suddenly get asked, could you lump them together in a duet? I thought, oh no, that's obviously going to be too much. Nobody will want to buy that, surely.
There was big speculation about whether or not, in real life, Kylie and Jason were together and were a thing.
It felt very passionate and you could feel that love.
Woolworths had 800 shops around the UK, called us to say, if you are doing a duet, we could place 400,000 orders for it. What? That was probably one of the most amounts of pressure I felt as a writer. Woolworths is telling you, we can sell millions of this, and I haven't written it yet. I said, Tilly, what am I going to do? What sort of a title can we come up with? And he said, especially for you, mate, like they have on greetings cards. I thought, that'll do.
This is a fantastic success for both of them. And it's one which they've never been able to escape because people in their mind think Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan. Everybody thinks of them in the same breath.
Both Kylie and the Hit Factory strike again at 3 with arguably their best-known and most loved song. It's the common cold of hits. Very catchy.
Lots of people think it's a happy song, but it's not. It's kind of regretful. She's 19. She's a famous actress in Australia. I thought, maybe she's got everything going, but she's not got love. She's lucky in life, but not lucky in love.
It was just another day, another song. So we go in and we work it out, we arrange the vocals, we sing, and then we come out, and there was this girl who looked so young and kind of deer in the headlights look, sitting outside waiting to go in to do her vocal.
Boy, was she quick, because she's an actress, trained, and she could just pick up the lines and the tunes and the melodies immediately.
It's become symbolic of a time, symbolic of little Charlene stepping out of dungarees and suddenly becoming Kylie, the pop queen.
For me and my friends, you couldn't actually admit that you liked it at the time, but secretly you just thought, this is a really good, catchy pop song.